What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are cherishing this time with your family. Hope everybody's doing well. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. And I hope everybody continues to have a great day. Remember, guys, we're all in this together. And remember to take care of each other, look after each other, and just cherish this time with your family because family is important. So just remember, guys, take time to be with your family during this time and take care of your family, take care of each other, look after each other. So let's get right into this Impact Wrestling review. To kick off the show, we had Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan comes out and talks about how he never needed no one's help to beat Ken Shamrock, and he said OVE stuck their nose in my business when I didn't ask them to. Sami Callihan said this about OVE. He said OVE stuck their nose in my business when I never needed their help to beat Ken Shamrock. So, and then Sami Callihan ends up calling out Ken Shamrock to fight him once again. Ken Shamrock says, "You know what, Sami? We can end this, or we can take it back outside and finish what we started." And then Ken Shamrock says, "You know what, Sami? If you want to end it, shake my hand." So so Ken Shamrock sticks out his hand for Sami Callihan to shake his hand. Out comes Michael Elgin. Michael Elgin talks about how he was supposed to be the Impact World Champion. And then Sami Callihan just absolutely destroys Michael Elgin on the mic. Absolutely destroys Michael Elgin. Sami Callihan calls Michael Elgin a joke. Says he never was anything. Said he would have never won the Impact Championship. And then Michael Elgin ends up attacking Ken Shamrock, and then he attacks Sami Callihan, and then Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock ended up taking out Michael Elgin to start off the show, and then Michael Elgin and I mean not Michael Elgin but Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock ended up bumping into each other, and they had a stare down between each other. That was pretty cool. I kind of thought that was pretty cool to kick off Impact Wrestling with a stare down between Ken Shamrock and Sami Callihan. I would love to see Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock fight each other again. That would be really cool. I think that would be really awesome to see. I would absolutely enjoy that because their their fight at Rebellion was absolutely awesome. I enjoyed the fight between Ken Shamrock and Sami Callihan at Rebellion. I thought their fight was really enjoyable. I liked it. It was really entertaining. It was enjoyable. So I would love to see Ken Shamrock and Sami Callihan fight each other again. I would like to see that because it was really fun the last time they fought. So I like to see these two fight each other again as well. And then we had a backstage segment. We had a backstage segment with Willie Mack. Willie Mack cut one of the best backstage promos tonight on Impact Wrestling. Um, Willie Mack is really good on the mic. I've knew this all along. Ever since he came from Lucha Underground, Willie Mack has been one of my favorites from Lucha Underground. So Willie Mack had a really good promo last night on Impact Wrestling. Willie Mack is the X Division champion on Impact Wrestling, so that's really cool. Big shout out to Willie Mack. So, yeah, man, Willie Mack had a really good backstage promo last night on Impact Wrestling. This was one of the best things of the night on Impact Wrestling, in my opinion, was the backstage promo by Willie Mack last night on Impact Wrestling. And then we had Johnny Swinger versus Suicide. Suicide ended up picking up the win over Johnny Swinger in a pretty good match. It was an alright match. It wasn't nothing to write home about, but it was an okay match between Suicide and Johnny Swinger last night on Impact Wrestling. It was an alright match. It was nothing to really write home about. The match has great wrestling and great storytelling, but it wasn't that good of a match. It was decent for what it was. And I mean, I like Suicide because Suicide, I remember Suicide from the old Impact, from the old Impact Wrestling days. I remember Suicide, so Suicide is one of my favorites from Impact Wrestling. I remember when I remember when Jeff Hardy used to be Suicide, and one of the old Impact guys was Suicide as well. So that was really cool. So I like seeing Suicide versus Johnny Swinger in their match last night on Impact Wrestling. Their match was decent. It wasn't that good of a match, but it was decent for what it was. And Suicide ended up picking up the win over Johnny Swinger last night on Impact Wrestling. And then we had Double XL versus OVE. This was a really sloppy tag team match between Triple XL and OVE. This match got really sloppy and out of control. I didn't enjoy it. I couldn't enjoy it out this because the match was really sloppy. Everybody was all over the place in this tag team match with OVE versus Triple XL. And Triple XL ended up picking up the win over OVE. This tag team match was really sloppy. The wrestlers were all over the place. The wrestling wasn't that great. It was a really sloppy tag team match, and Triple XL ended up picking up the win over OVE last night on Impact Wrestling. And then we had a locker room talk with Madison Rayne. I don't like Madison Rayne. I find Madison Rayne to be very annoying. So there you go. And then we had a backstage segment with Ace Austin. Ace Austin is a pretty good heel. I mean, I think he plays the heel persona very well. Um, Ace Austin is a pretty good heel. I enjoy him as a heel because he is what a heel should be. He lives up to the persona very well. So Ace Austin had a segment last night on Impact Wrestling cutting a heel promo. I thought his heel promo was very good. Ace Austin lives up to the heel persona very well. And I like how Ace Austin portrays himself as a heel. I really like that because Ace Austin is a good heel. I can admit that. He is a good heel. So, Ace Austin had a very good backstage promo last night on Impact Wrestling. That was pretty good. And then we had a segment with Kiera Hogan. Kiera Hogan's segment was pretty good. I enjoyed her segment. I like how they talked about Kiera Hogan's past. I like that. That was really cool. I like how she talked about where she came from. That was really cool as well. And I like Kiera Hogan on Impact Wrestling. She's one of my favorite on Impact Wrestling. She's one of my favorites. I really like Kiera Hogan. I think she's really cool. I like how she's a baby face. She kind of reminds me of a baby face Sasha Banks in a way, and that kind of reminds me of Kiera Hogan because she seems like a baby face slash Sasha Banks in a way, and I kind of like that, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, Kiera Hogan's segment last night on Impact Wrestling was really enjoyable. I liked it. I thought it was really fun to watch. And then we had and then we had some other matches that were pretty decent. Um, we had then we had some other matches that were good. Impact Wrestling was all right. It was nothing to write home about. Some matches were okay. There was no matches I really liked. I thought Impact Wrestling was alright for what it was. It wasn't the best show I've seen by Impact Wrestling. So Impact Wrestling was alright. The show didn't really pick up for me. It didn't really do anything for me. Um, you know, there was a lot of backstage segments. There's only there was only a few matches I did enjoy. Jake Ryan versus Cousin Jake Cousin Jake ended up picking up the win over Jake Ryan. I don't care. Jake Ryan's annoying to me, so I really don't care. Cousin Jake ended up picking up the win over Jake Ryan last night on Impact Wrestling, which I don't really care about. And then we had a segment with the Deaners. I thought the Deaners were pretty cool. I'm not really a big Deaner fan, but I think the Deaners are pretty cool. I guess in a way, I don't really know. Um, but and then we had and then after that we had the main event of Impact Wrestling with Ace Austin versus Willie Mack and Chris Bay for the X Division Championship. This was this was a pretty decent main event last night with Willie Mack versus Chris Bay versus Ace Austin for the X Division Championship last night in the main event of Impact Wrestling. There was nothing really all that good about this match. It was decent. I mean, the wrestling was all right. I mean, it wasn't that great. This match was really sloppy as well. I mean, I couldn't really get into this match last night for the X Division Championship because this match was really sloppy. The pace was really slow as well. The pace was slow. It didn't really pick up like I thought it would. I thought it would pick up through halfway through the match, and it never did. And Willie Mack ended up retaining his X Division Championship last night over Ace Austin and Chris Bay in the main event of Impact Wrestling last night. Impact Wrestling really didn't do anything for me. It wasn't that good of a show. Um, Impact Wrestling it wasn't really enjoyable to me. So if you guys like this Impact Wrestling review, make sure you hit that thumbs up. So thank you guys for watching this Impact Wrestling review. I really do appreciate it. So if you guys like this Impact Wrestling review, hit that thumbs up. If you guys like the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on that bell for all notifications. That way you guys won't miss an upload or a live stream. And thank you to everyone who has joined the channel. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's love and support for the channel. I really do appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching all my videos. I appreciate it. So, thank you guys for watching this Impact Wrestling review. You guys have a good day. You guys have a good day. Remember, stay looking after each other. And thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace.